Hello, everybody, and welcome to Harrisonville, Missouri. I'm Jay Grammer, voice of the Harrisonville Wildcats, and it's finally that time of the year. It is basketball season in the Ville, and the Wildcats welcome the old conference rival Green Valley to town tonight. Green Valley has moved to the Suburban Blue Conference. This year is their first year not in the MRVC West, but Coach Mercer, always a good game when they play. Green Valley always makes them a better team, and Coach Mercer wanted to make sure they still had them playing each other in non-conference action. We got about 7 minutes or so before we have our opening tip-off. We're in the pregame show brought to you by good friends at Sherwood Community Bank, Harrisonville's only locally owned and managed bank, member FDIC, and also always remember the number one spot for youth savings and teen checking accounts, that is Sherwood Community Bank. And you know, it's one of those things for the Wildcats. Every year, Coach Mercer, before Christmas, it is about getting your kids healthy, getting your team right before you get to the first of the year and conference play really starts rocking and rolling. And what I mean by that, if you look down at Harrisonville's starting lineup and who it'll be tonight as opposed to other nights, you do not have a Kennedy Atkinson. You're not going to have Kennedy all year. Broke his leg last game of the football season. Landon George, who will probably be a starter here in a couple of weeks, just got cleared from shoulder injury from football season. Brody Rogers rolled his ankle. He will be back in the lineup next week. He will be a starter. Isaiah Patrick tore his ACL during football season. He would have been a starter. If you look down on their bench right now, 4 kids who would have been starting are not. At least 3 of those kids you know would have been starters this year. The other one in Kennedy would have got serious minutes, as well as Jaden Wilson, who's not going to be able to play because he tore his meniscus. So you have 5 players on your bench that could start for a lot of varsity teams, and it's kind of a double-edged sword. It's one of those things I like to look at, and you look at basketball. Is it terrible right now? Is it something kind of sucks a little bit? Absolutely, because you don't have all of your guys out there. But you look at the sharp edge of that sword, and what is good about that is it's getting younger kids valuable minutes now. So when you start working these other kids, when you start working Brody Rogers back into the lineup, when you start working Landon George back into the lineup, you start working those guys back into the lineup and they're healthy, that's going to help this team in the long run. So there's a lot of basketball season to be played. You have a 25-game regular season in basketball between your tournaments, your conference, and then your non-conference. So it is a long basketball season. If you can be at your best the second half of the year when the conference season really gets rocking and rolling, you're going to have a good season. The Cats, it doesn't get anything easier for them with Green Valley leaving the conference as Warrensburg replaces Green Valley, and Warrensburg a perennial power in basketball. So it doesn't get any easier. It's not like they got rid of a really good program and put, you know, a program that's not usually very good in. They've got a good program. So nevertheless, we're about 4 minutes or so away from your opening tip here in Harrisonville. We're going to take a timeout, and we'll be back with more on your Sherwood Community Bank pregame show after this.
Thank you, Kansas City, for making us the fastest growing Ford dealership in the Midwest. Going on right now, Max Ford is having a regional Carfax Advantage event. That's right, going on right now. Take advantage of the huge pre-owned inventory. Over 65% of our pre-owned vehicles are one owners. Max Motors guarantees to beat the other dealers' online price by $500. We offer the lowest prices with a hassle-free shopping environment, which makes us the easiest place to buy a car. Max Ford of Harrisonville, 291 and 71 Highway, maxford.com.
When you climb in your vehicle with your kids and head to the Wildcat game, you want to be safe. Make sure your tires are safe by visiting William and Michelle's at Young's Tire and Wheel Center. You might not need them today. William can give you a peace of mind by letting you know when you will. If tires are needed, they will get you the best tire on the market and Harrisonville's best tire warranty with free flat repair for life of the tire. So stay safe with new tires from Young's Tire and Wheel Center. Decisions on the football field must be made in a split second. When buying a home, it is quite the opposite. Let Carol Looney and her staff at American Heritage walk you through the process with ease. They will make sure buying your dream home doesn't become a nightmare. From the first showing until the keys are in your hand, go with the realtors that have called Harrisonville home since 1981. American Heritage Realtors, office located next to Sonic on Commercial, or go see them at americanheritage-realtors.com.
When you live in a small town, you need someone you can trust to buy a used car from. Steve Holland with Holland Auto Sales is that guy. Selling cars in Harrisonville for 35 years gains you that trust. Used car dealers can come and go, but not Steve. Holland Auto Sales, with 3 generations of Hollands graduating from Harrisonville, means he will be here for years to come. So go see the guy who the Grammer family trusts to buy from. Steve Holland with Holland Auto Sales on Commercial Street, just past Burger King.
Teammates on a football field are a must. That's why Cameron Chenoweth of American Family and Lacey Dominick of Shelter Insurance are teaming up to give you options in the insurance market. They know you have choices, and they want to work together like the Wildcat football team to make sure you have the best insurance coverage out there. To see what their team can do for you, call Cameron Chenoweth at 816-380-3996 and Lacey Dominick at 816-380-2700.
It's never too early to teach your little ones about finances and saving money. Sherwood Community Bank has plenty of options available for you to help kids save and learn how to manage money. Savings accounts can be started as soon as one is born to help teach them to save. Once they are behind the wheel, a checking account with free internet banking and a debit card could be there for them to manage their money. Sherwood Community Bank is there for the youngsters. Just ask Braxton.
Go see them at Sherwood's Bank. That's where my account is.
It's 6 p.m. and your family is discussing what to eat for dinner. We've all been there. Everyone wants something different. So make it simple. Go to Forged by Fire in Harrisonville for a little bit of everything. Salads for Mom, and a wide variety of them at that. The steak for Dad, a Boss Burger for your growing boy, and chicken strips for the little one. The next time you need a variety of food with extra options to satisfy everyone in the family, make the one stop to Forged by Fire in the Price Chopper Shopping Center on Commercial.
A strong starting lineup is a key to a great team. Insurance is no different, and Stafford & Stafford Insurance has the best lineup in town. With personal, commercial, health, life, farm, and crop insurance, they have you covered. 40-plus employees are there for you to find the best rates, walk you through claims, and make sure they are there for every step of the way. So if you're looking for a full-service insurance company with a strong starting lineup, go see the folks over at Stafford & Stafford Insurance on Commercial Street across from Holland Auto Sales.
When it comes to fast service at a reasonable price, Young's Auto is your place. Whether it's a standard oil change, brake check, or something a little more major, Michelle and William with Young's Auto Repair will make sure you get back on the road quickly with a little change left in your pockets. So if you don't want to break the bank when your vehicle needs service, come to the shop that keeps you rolling down the highway. Young's Auto, right across the street from Young's Tire on South Commercial.
Salon 114 on the historic Harrisonville Square is happy to sponsor this year's Spirit Spotlight, which highlights a different Wildcat cheerleader who has excelled on the team each week. While the stylists at Salon 114 are extremely busy, they are excited to announce the addition of a full-spectrum infrared sauna. This new addition is available to anyone and comes with an array of health benefits. Sessions are available with flexible times and by the minute. That makes now the time to call at 816-651-3722.
All right, everybody, welcome back to Harrisonville, and we are ready for basketball 2018-19. The Wildcats home opener tonight against the Green Valley Eagles, the old the old MRVC West Conference foe. For your starting lineups brought to you by Harrisonville's best starting lineup in insurance. It is Stafford & Stafford Insurance, Jesse Schlotz, Kevin Gutierrez, Caden Malton, Josh Kilpatrick, and Nick Brown. For the Cats, it's going to be Bryce Jenkins, Evan Filer, Kobe Norris, Colby Knowles, and Jacob Poisel. Those will be the 5 starters for the Cats, and they're thin on the bench tonight. With the first one off the bench will be Carson Crowley. You will maybe see some minutes from Colin Carruthers, Connor Blixt, and River Riley for the Wildcats. So kind of thin right now, hoping to get Landon George and Brody Rogers back next week, which will be good for the Wildcats. Get some depth in on the team a little bit. And, you know, most of the time once you get after the first year, you're going to run 8 or 9 kids. You're not going to get too many kids involved usually. When you get a good rotation going, 8, 9, maybe 10 tops is what you want to run with. So that would put them at 8 so far on the bench if you get those 2 back on next week. But I think it says a lot about what Coach Mercer's done with this program, with several of his kids that are injured that are not going to be able to play this year at all. In a couple in particular, Isaiah Patrick, he cannot play at all this season. He's still on the bench helping out, getting the kids water, being Mr. Energy on that bench, along with Kennedy Atkinson doing the same thing as well, and also Jaden Wilson. Those 3 kids are not going to play this year, and they're all 3 involved with this team. That says a lot about Coach Mercer and what he's brought for this program. So Knowles ready to jump it up against Gutierrez at midcourt, and we were ready for basketball season to go. Here we go. And Green Valley going to control it right away. Get it up front. Melton around, spin it into the corner. 3 ball on the way right away. Rattles home by Kilpatrick. Cats going to bring it the other way. Norris with it for the Cats across the timeline. Goes with it on the wing right side. Going to set up his offense. Goes left side now for Jenkins. Jenkins with it, back out between the circles for Filer. Filer's got it between the circles, goes back over, and a 3 ball for the Cats. Short, chased down in the corner, and goes back the other way. Morris couldn't knock it down. Another 3 right off the bat, back-to-back 3s by Kilpatrick, and he's got 6. And it goes back the other way, wing right side for Filer. Into the corner they go for Poisel. Poisel out of the corner of the wing, top of the key. Knowles with it. Knowles spins it over for Norris now. Norris has got it left side, go right side for Filer. Filer now to Poisel. Poisel's got it wing right side, goes top of the key. 3 ball thought about by Jenkins. He thinks otherwise, spins it around. Norris has got it on the wing left side, backs it back up between the circles, going to set up his offense. 6:52 to go here, first quarter, 6-0. Early lead for Green Valley on back-to-back 3s by Kilpatrick. Kick it in the corner. Poisel fires the 3, way short on that one. Rebound for Kilpatrick. He's going to bring it back the other way. Gets it off to Gutierrez. He's going to drive lane, puts up a floater, good, and it's 8-0 Green Valley just like that, a minute and a half into this one. Filer's got it right side wing, looking to do something with it back out front for Norris. Norris has got it between the circles over to Filer. Filer has it now, trying to do something with it. Gets it in the corner for Poisel. Poisel up, dribbles out of the corner, now hands off in the corner for Filer. Filer going to back it to the wing, going to drive, floater, no. Rebound Kilpatrick, and he's going to push it back the other way for Green Valley. Green Valley already a chance to make it a double-digit lead early on in this one. Just 2 minutes gone by, and it's an 8-0 Green Valley lead. 3 ball corner, no. Rebound by Filer for the Cats, and he's going to push it the other way. Cats going right to left here in this first half. And now a strip by Gutierrez. He's going to push it the other way. Tries to go behind the back, and a reach-in foul going to be called on Filer. And it'll be Green Valley ball on the far side. So 5:47 to go here in the opening stanza. 8-0 Green Valley with the lead. Cats coming into this game 1-3 on the season. Got beat 71-61 to Clinton on Tuesday night. Have it on the wing slot. Backs it, top of the key, Kilpatrick. Spin it around, now back top of the key, Kilpatrick. He'll fire another 3. Good. He is 3 for 3 from 3, and it's 11-0 run for Green Valley to start it. And Kilpatrick's got 9. We'll take a quick 30-second timeout.
Salon 114 on the historic Harrisonville Square is happy to sponsor this year's Spirit Spotlight, which highlights a different Wildcat cheerleader who has excelled on the team each week. While the stylists at Salon 114 are extremely busy, they are excited to announce the addition of a full-spectrum infrared sauna. This new addition is available to anyone and comes with an array of health benefits. Sessions are available with flexible times and by the minute. That makes now the time to call at 816-651-3722.
All right, welcome back, and not the way the Cats wanted to start the home opener, down 11-0, just 2.5 minutes into this one. And the hot shooting of Josh Kilpatrick. He has 3 triples early on in this one, and an 11-0 lead for Green Valley. So Cats have some work to do to get back in this one. Knowles going to give it off for Norris, and Norris going to bring it up for the Cats. Across the timeline he goes. So between the circles with it is Norris. Dribbles off into the corner he goes now. Filer back to Knowles. Knowles has got it, spins it over into the corner for Poisel, and back the other way they go. Now Filer with it, left side wing. Going to try to dribble now, dumps off 3 ball. No, misses by Knowles, and it goes back the other way. And a steal into the passing lane goes Norris, gets it and going to push it back the other way. Tries to go up strong with it, tipped away, no, loses the handle, and it's going to go back the other way. Thought it might have got tipped out of bounds, but it goes back to Green Valley with 4:50 to go here in the first quarter. Good crowd for the home opener on hand here tonight. The far side bleachers basically full. Back out 3 ball, no. Rebound Jenkins, and Jenkins has got to push it for the Cats. Gets it across the timeline, off for Knowles, into the corner, Filer. Back to Knowles, and Knowles now over for Norris, back up top for Jenkins. And Jenkins, the 3rd-year varsity player, 3 ball out in the corner by Poisel is good. Gets the Cats on the scoreboard. What was I say about Jenkins? We'll get to that in a minute. They get it into the corner for Schultz. He gets it back to Gutierrez, top of the key. 3 ball again. Kilpatrick no short on that one. Cats with the rebound. Jenkins going to push it back the other way. Across the timeline he goes with it. Has it right side, goes left side wing. Long 3. Norris rattles in, rattles out. Rebound by Brown. Brown off now. Gutierrez with it. He's going to go down low with it underneath and off the fingertips and out of bounds. Kilpatrick. What I was going to say about Jenkins is being that kid that has all the varsity experience. If you look at everybody else out there, Filer got some varsity experience last year, but out of everybody out there that's getting minutes right now, that's your guy. That's your core. That's the kid that is your veteran out there. He's got to be able to take a little bit of control of this ball game and start leading by not only example but getting fiery. And there's a 3 ball by example, as we just talked about. Make it 11-6, but that's something he's really got to do is, start being that leader out there on the floor. Rattle home by Brown for 2, and it's 13-6. And Kobe Norris with it over for Filer. Filer's got it on the wing right side, dribbles towards the top of the key, now goes into the corner for Knowles. Knowles standing at the Wildcat on the far side. Going to dribble it out to the wing. Now back out front, handoff for Jenkins. Jenkins has got it out there. Looks inside, now kicks it back out for Norris. Over for Crowley. Crowley into the corner for Knowles. Knowles has it now to Norris into the corner. 3 ball. Jenkins a little bit short. Rebound Brown of Green Valley. They're going to push it the other way. Across the timeline, he gets it for Moulton. Moulton has it back out front. Brown spin it around to Kilpatrick on the wing, right side, back door. They go for Mountain. Back over to Kilpatrick into the corner now for Schultz. Schultz dribbles out of the corner. Cats good defense right there. 13-6. And, if you're Coach Mercer, you want to chop wood and get it close before half. And the little cutter, that's not going to make him happy, as that was just a lapse in defense. Makes it 15-6 as they cut it inside. And a drive by the sophomore Kobe Norris will put him at the line for a pair. So Jenkins and Poisel with 3s. And now a chance to cut this 9-point deficit back to 7 here. Norris at the line. Free throw up and down it goes. 15-7. One thing you're not going to see a lot of, and that is Kobe Norris missing free throws. I'm pretty sure Kobe used to be in free throw shooting contest when he was younger and won a couple of them as well. Second free throw, good. Knocks them both down, and it's 15-8. Cats cut it back to 7. Gutierrez top of the key to Brown. Off to Gutierrez, he's got it. And there's a scramble for it, and Gutierrez goes down low for it. And Witten back up front for Brown as that ball was just pinning around and knocked down by Brown. And it's 17-8. Cats with it now, down by 9. Jenkins has got it between the circles, goes over to the wing, right side for Crowley, top of the key, back for Knowles. Knowles has it out front, now dribbles off, and baseline jumper from 17 is good. Make it 17-10. And Grain Valley leads it by 7. Go baseline up front. Witten had it now, spinning around. Brown into the corner for a 3. Grain Valley, no good. Rebound by Knowles. It's a 7-point deficit. Cats can make this a 2-possession game after trailing by 11 early. Down 7 right now, could cut it to 5 here. Get it off for Knowles and into the corner. Poisel 3-ball. Good! Jacob Poisel knocks it down, and just like that, the Cats are within 3. It's 17-13 as a Troby's Maytag Home Appliance Center 3-pointer. Almost wanted to say first down. That 3-pointer brought to you by Troby's Maytag Home Appliance Center, your home for the 3 best American brands: Maytag, Whirlpool, and Kenmore. 20 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Grain Valley holding for one last shot. An 11-0 run to start it for Grain Valley, but the Cats have eked themselves back in it, down by 4 with just 10 seconds to go. Brown's got it on the wing. Cats defense trying to step up here. Kilpatrick out front. He's going to drive, puts it up, no. And they're going to have to get it back out, and they do for 3, good. And that'll end the quarter. So a lot of work to do for the Cats, but they got it back to within 7, and it is 20-13 at the end of one quarter. We'll be right back.
You need multiple things for a project at home but don't want to go all over the city to find it? You need to go see Tom and Lonnie Cook at the 38,000 square foot Trade Fair Mall. Over 200 booths with Amish-made jelly, new and used furniture, antiques, toys, and a little bit of everything you can think of. Harrisonville's Trade Fair Mall can be your one-stop for everything. Whether it's your first time to Harrisonville or you've been here for years, the Trade Fair is definitely a see-it-to-believe-it type of place right across the street from Sutherland's.
All right, welcome back. Cats down by 7 at the end of one, 20-13, but it started out good for Grain Valley. 3 threes to open up that ball game, but the Cats have cut it back to within 7, had it to within 4, gave up that 3, just kind of a lapse on the end of that one for the Cats on that defense in the corner, as Matlin was able to knock it down for 3 and give them a 7-point lead, or else the Cats would have cut all the way into that 11-point deficit, but they're going to get the ball to start quarter number 2. 20-13 the score. Cats are down as we go to quarter number 2. So Norris going to bring it across the timeline for the Cats. 3-ball, no good by Knowles, and touch passes all the way down the floor, but a little bit too hard on that last one. Goes off the fingertips of Witten and out of bounds. Back come the Cats, down by 7. Drive by Norris. Backs it back up. Gets it knocked away from him. Looks out. Now goes for Knowles. Knowles going to drive in. Kick off Jenkins. Step back. Thought about a 3. Now going to bring it top of the key with it. Back and forth he goes between the circles, off for Norris. Norris goes baseline for Filer on the left side. Back to Poisel, top of the key. 3-ball short by Norris, and it's picked up by Grain Valley. Push it back the other way. Inside they go, Gutierrez, and he knocks it down. And just like that, Grain Valley back up by 9 after the Cats have cut it to within 4. 7 minutes to go in the half. Cats trail by 9, 22-13 our score. A little give and go to Filer, knocked away a little bit too hard by Jenkins. Back the other way it goes. And a little touch pass to the Kilpatrick, and I was waiting to see the call, and they're going to call a push in the back right there on the Cats. So Green Valley going to have the ball underneath their own bucket and a chance to push this back out to double digits here. So 6:53 to go, first half, 22-13, Cats down 9. And Gutierrez gets it in, spin it around, right back to Gutierrez in the paint. Spins up and drops home, make it 24-13. So the Cats had cut 11, they've cut 7 of the 11 off, and now Green Valley's pushed it back to 11 again. Poisel going to drive, little floater, no. And a hand check foul, it'll be Cats ball underneath their own bucket, 6.5, 6:36 to be exact left in the opening half of play. Toby Norris checks out for the Cats as Crowley checks in. Carson Crowley over to Filer now. Filer to Jenkins. Jenkins chases it down on the wing right side between the circles over to Filer left side with it on the wing into the corner for Poisel. Jacob Poisel with it in the corner, dribbles out of the corner to the wing. Back out front for Crowley. Crowley drives, puts it up, no. Rebound going to go back the other way. Baseline and a drive is good for Green Valley, as that is Salisbury in there, and it makes it 26-13, largest lead of the night for Green Valley at 13. So Knowles with it off for Crowley. Crowley's got it, spinning in the corner, 3 ball by Jenkins. Good, knocks it down, makes it 26-16, back to 10. And that's the second 3 of the night by Bryce Jenkins. And we got a 30-second timeout. We'll just keep it right here with you with 5:46 to go here in the half. 26-16 is our score here. Cats down by 10. They've trailed by as many as 13. They trailed by 11 in the first quarter. We're able to get it all the way down to 4. And Green Valley was able to get a 3 at the end of the first quarter to make it 7, and have pushed it all the way out to 13, and now it is at 10 with 5:46 to go here in the opening half of play. You may hear the voice of Gary Davidson at some point tonight, but we like to call Gary sometimes part-timer. He had some prior commitments tonight. Like to give him a hard time. I was talking to him the other night on the phone, and I said, Gary, I know you got other stuff going on Friday. You don't have to make it up to the game if you can. He goes, I plan on being there for some of that ball game. So hopefully we'll see Gary here a little bit later. Back to action we go. 10-point deficit for the Cats. Green Valley with the ball. They are going left to right here in the first half in their blue tops and bottoms with the white numbers and the letters. Little give underneath and a charge called. Evan Filer steps in front and draws the charge on Schultz, and it'll go back to the Cats with 5:24 to go. If you're Coach Mercer, you want to win this last 5:24. If you win it by 4, 5, 6, whatever it might be, you want to get this to down to 5 or 6 by halftime. You don't want to go into the halftime locker room down double digits. Connor Blixt in there now for the Cats as well. Also in there is James Tiemann. Top of the key with it is Filer. Hands off for Jenkins. Jenkins got it between the circles. Looks to drive, step back 3, short. Chases down it. Gutierrez is going to pull it down for Green Valley, and back the other way he's going to go with it. Drop off, spin it out front. Long 3, Witten, no good. And it goes back to the Wildcats. And a drive right there by Jenkins. And like I said, it's on the floor, I believe. Somebody's going to chase it down. So that'll be Cats ball on the far side. Quick breather for Jenkins. Have it on the top of the key will be Norris with it between the circles now over to Blix. Blix has got it on the left side. And top of the key, teaming over for Crowley into the corner. 3 ball by Norris is good. 26-19 the score. We got a good picture to share of Gary Davidson a little bit later here. Hopefully you'll get a chance to see it. It is worth the price of admission or the price of listening, and that's free, so anytime you can listen. 26-19, 7-point game here. Cats trying to get back into it again. Underneath they go, and a foul going to be called. Carson Crowley was underneath there. Coach Mercer did not like that call. Looked at the one referee and then danced his way all the way down the baseline to the other official. Wanted to know where that foul was. Nevertheless, Salisbury going to go to the line for a pair here with a 26-19 lead is Green Valley. 3:57 to go here in the half. The line drive sneaks over the rim and in. Makes it 27-19 Cats. Down 8 now. Second free throw, good as well. 28-19, Cats down 9. The ball goes back the other way. Cross timeline, Norris has it out front. Gets it over for Filer. Little give and go action, nobody there. Back out front, they're gonna go teaming. Hands it off for Blix. Blix over, and a quick pass. And that'll be a foul on Matlin as he was going for the steal. Green Valley faithful didn't like that call sitting down here in front of us, but Harrisonville had possession of that, and the receiver of that pass has just as much right to that ball as the defender did, and the defender ran over Norris there. So 28-19 the score, a 9-point game, 3:40 to go here in the first half. Knowles with it, right side wing, directing traffic, top of the key for Filer. Over off for Norris. Norris going to dribble it between the circles now. Dribbles over to the wing on the right side, back top of the key. Into the corner they go for Knowles. Knowles has got it in the corner, going to start his dribble, dribbles it back towards the front now, back off for Norris. Norris has it wing right side, gets his pocket pick back the other way across the timeline. They go kick it up for Kilpatrick. That's knocked away from him now. Jenkins has it back the other way. Kick it off Norris, 3 ball, quick jumper, no. And Kilpatrick with the rebound for Green Valley, and to Gutierrez, and back the other way they go. Into the corner they go, 3 ball on the way for the Eagles, no good. And an over the back going to be called on Brown. Nick Brown called with that one. And it will be Cats ball. 28-19 our score, 9-point game in this one. Cats have trailed by as many as 13, have gotten the deficit to as close as 4. Across the timeline, the Cats go. Off for Filer. Filer's got it on the wing left side, left elbow to Poisel. A little give and go. Poisel drives in, puts it up, puts it down. 28-21. Cats to back to within 7. Poisel's got 8 in the ball game. Gutierrez out front. Has it, gets it into the corner. Spin it around for Kilpatrick. Top of the key, Gutierrez. Brown, kick it off. Malton back out. 3 by Kilpatrick, no good. And a rebound by the Cats, but now a strip and pick back up by the Cats. Over for Jenkins. Jenkins into the corner for Norris. Back to Jenkins on the left side wing. 2:10 to go here, first half. Cats got it back to within 7. Over for Knowles. Knowles will fire a 3. No, misses that one, but a good backdoor rebound by Jenkins, but a little floater does not work, and it goes back the other way. 28-21. Cats within 7 with 1:55 to go here in the half. Brown back to Gutierrez. Gutierrez has it back to Brown. Brown back to Gutierrez, playing a little catch. 1:45 to go here in the half. Gutierrez elbow jumper, rattles out. Rebound Cats, again a chance to cut this to 5 or 4. The Cats have gotten here one other time in the first half. It was a late first quarter. 3 ball by Jenkins, good. Bottom of the net it goes, and the Cats back within 4 again. 28-24. Jenkins' 3rd triple of the night. That Troby's Maytag 3-pointer. Your best 3 American brands are KitchenAid, along with a 3 back the other way. Kilpatrick, his 4th triple, and it puts it back to 7 at 31-24. Whirlpool, Maytag, and KitchenAid, your 3 best American-made Home Appliances. 51 seconds to go here in the half. And a drive by Knowles. And it'll stay with the Cats. That was tipped out of bounds by Gutierrez. And it'll be Cats ball with 47 seconds to go. Cats within 7. Like to get it to 5 here and go into the locker room. We talked it with about 5:20 to go in the first half, winning that last 5:20 of the ball game. Jenkins with it, back out front Norris. He'll fire a long 3. Good! Kobe Norris for 3, and it's 31-27. Cats again within 4. Norris, the sophomore, with 5, and the Cats got 30 seconds to try to hold it at 4. The Cats were once down 13 in the second quarter. They were down 11 in the first quarter. They fought back both times. They find themselves down by 4 with 12 seconds to go in the half. Matlin has it, trying to get it to Kilpatrick. Goes to Brown, off now. Kilpatrick, he'll fire a 3. No, misses everything, and out of bounds with 1.9. See if the Cats can get a good look and maybe a half quarter here with 1.9 seconds to go. And Connor Blix, the three-point assassin, comes into the game. See if they can get it into somebody here to try to get along when they get it to Jenkins. Half court passed, no good. We go to the half, Cats down 4. We'll be back right after this.
It's happened to all of us. Our printer out of ink and need an important document printed. In Harrisonville, that can spell disaster. Not any longer, though. Kaleidoscope Digital Services has you covered with inexpensive printing services. No more trips to the city just to get a copy made. And that's not all. Computer on the fritz, they'll take a look. Wi-Fi needed for workspace, and even starting a local gaming community, plus new board games to try. Head up to the historic Harrisonville Square and check out Kaleidoscope Digital Services on the corner of Wall and Independence Street.
No matter how many things you've had on the menu at Applebee's, everyone has their favorite. Whether it's an appetizer sampler, chicken fajita roll-up, or 3-cheese chicken penne with a side of buffalo sauce, you always go back to your favorite. At some point over the years, every Wildcat has had a meal at Applebee's. The next time you head to Applebee's in your Wildcat gear, mention the Wildcat Special and receive a 10% discount. Applebee's of Harrisonville on Rockhaven Road, catty corner to Quick Trip.
What is your time worth? Think about it the next time you head to the city to spend hours and days shopping for home appliances and to save a few dollars. Instead, drive across town and see Erlene and her staff that's right here for your convenience. You can be in or out in a short amount of time with amazing service, a great product, and they always treat you like family. Located behind Hawthorne Bank on Plaza Drive, so spend all your extra time you saved cheering on the Wildcats. And remember, think Trobies first when you think of home appliances.
When you want all the latest news about the Wildcats, turn to the South Cass Tribune. A large sports section, honor rolls, robotics, and even news and notes from all 6 Harrisonville campuses. They are sure to have you covered. They are happy to say the Wildcats are their hometown team. Find the Tribune around town at various establishments or get a subscription delivered right to your mailbox. Keep up with everything each week in the South Cass Tribune, Harrisonville's home news source.
Max Savings Event is here at Max Ford in Harrisonville. New 2018 F-150 Super Cab. No money down, buy it for $459 a month. 2018 Escape, 0 down, buy it for $256 a month. Come to Max Ford in Harrisonville for the Max Savings Event and see why we are the fastest growing dealership in the Midwest. Max Ford Harrisonville at the corner of 291 and 71 highways, or shop 24/7 at maxford.com. See dealer for details.
When you climb in your vehicle with your kids and head to the Wildcat game, you want to be safe. Make sure your tires are safe by visiting William and Michelle's at Young's Tire and Wheel Center. You might not need them today. William can give you a peace of mind by letting you know when you will. If tires are needed, they will get you the best tire on the market and Harrisonville's best tire warranty with free flat repair for life of the tire. So stay safe with new tires from Young's Tire and Wheel Center. Decisions on the football field must be made in a split second. When buying a home, it is quite the opposite. Let Carol Looney and her staff at American Heritage walk you through the process with ease. They will make sure buying your dream home doesn't become a nightmare. From the first showing until the keys are in your hand, go with the realtors that have called Harrisonville home since 1981. American Heritage Realtors, office located next to Sonic on Commercial, or go see them at americanheritage-realtors.com.
All right, welcome back. Your score at the half, 31-27, and it has been a tale of two halves. Two quarters in this one, as the Wildcats, it's been a game of runs. Grain Valley started the ball game on an 11-0 run. Cats answered back with a 13-6 run to get it to within 4 at a score of 17-13. But then a 9-0 run by Grain Valley pushed it to a 13-point lead. The Cats answered with a 14-5 run to cut it to within 4 at the half, 31-27. About 5 minutes, 20 seconds to go in that first half. I said Harrisonville has to win this last 5 minutes, 20 seconds of the game. They were down 9 at that time. They were down 28-19. I said, you got to win this next 5+ minutes. It doesn't matter how you win it, if it's by a couple, whatever it may be. But being down 28-19, they finished it off on an 8-4 run. Got it back down. Now they're only down 4 in the ball game at 31-27. So that's what you want if you're the Wildcats. You want to be able to chop wood and get it back in close. And the Cats were able to do that. They fought, they clawed. You got to love the heart that this team has right now in this ball game. As they were down 11 in the first quarter, they came all the way back within 4. Grain Valley answered right back, punched them right in the mouth. 9-0 run. And all of a sudden, Grain Valley's up 13. You've got to feel that maybe it's going to go that way again. It's going to, maybe 13 becomes 20. Instead, the Cats outscore them by 9 down the stretch and get it to 4 at halftime. 31-27. So the Cats have gotten it to within 4. They got it close, and they've got some work to do in the second half. But if you can limit those 3-point opportunities in the second half, you got to like your chances the rest of the way in this one with that home crowd. It's a huge crowd over there tonight. You got the cheer clinic going on, the home opener for the Wildcats here tonight, and it is a full house on the other side for the Wildcats. It's even a little bit of overflow here to this side. So hopefully everybody will stick around for the entire game. 31-27 is our score right now at the half. Going through some scoring leaders, 12 points from Josh Kilpatrick to lead the way for Grain Valley. For the Cats unofficially, I got Jenkins with 9, Poisel with 8, and Kobe Norris with 8, Colby Knowles with a pair. So I'm going to double check. I think I'm missing a 3 from one of those guys in this one. Again, your score at the half, 31-27. We are going to take a timeout here in – we'll be back in just a little bit. Your score, 31-27 at the half.
When you live in a small town, you need someone you can trust to buy a used car from. Steve Holland with Holland Auto Sales is that guy. Selling cars in Harrisonville for 35 years gains you that trust. Used car dealers can come and go, but not Steve. Holland Auto Sales, with 3 generations of Hollands graduating from Harrisonville, means he will be here for years to come. So go see the guy who the Grammer family trusts to buy from, Steve Holland with Holland Auto Sales on Commercial Street, just past Burger King.
Teammates on a football field are a must. That's why Cameron Chenoweth of American Family and Lacey Dominick of Shelter Insurance are teaming up to give you options in the insurance market. They know you have choices, and they want to work together like the Wildcat football team to make sure you have the best insurance coverage out there. To see what their team can do for you, call Cameron Chenoweth at 816-380-3996 and Lacey Dominick at 816-380-2700.
It's never too early to teach your little ones about finances and saving money. Sherwood Community Bank has plenty of options available for you to help kids save and learn how to manage money. Savings accounts can be started as soon as one is born to help teach them to save. Once they are behind the wheel, a checking account with free internet banking and a debit card could be there for them to manage their money. Sherwood Community Bank is there for the youngsters. Just ask Braxton.
Go see them at Sherwood's Bank. That's where my account is.
It's 6 p.m. and your family is discussing what to eat for dinner. We've all been there. Everyone wants something different. So make it simple. Go to Forged by Fire in Harrisonville for a little bit of everything. Salads for mom, and a wide variety of them at that. The steak for dad, a Boss Burger for your growing boy, and chicken strips for the little one. The next time you need a variety of food with extra options to satisfy everyone in the family, make the one stop to Forged by Fire in the Price Chopper Shopping Center on Commercial.
A strong starting lineup is a key to a great team. Insurance is no different, and Stafford & Stafford Insurance has the best lineup in town. With personal, commercial, health, life, farm, and crop insurance, they have you covered. 40-plus employees are there for you to find the best rates, walk you through claims, and make sure they are there for every step of the way. So if you're looking for a full-service insurance company with a strong starting lineup, go see the folks over at Stafford & Stafford Insurance on Commercial Street across from Holland Auto Sales.
Take the work out of the party, relax, and finally enjoy your party at the Dickey Cottage, the venue place. It's always a good idea at the time to have a birthday party at your house, then the party happens. You're too crammed, the mess after you're done, not able to visit with someone because you can't get to that person and chat. Well, next time you have a gathering to plan, whether it's a birthday party, anniversary, bridal or baby shower, graduation party, holiday party, give Sonia at the Dickey Cottage a call. Large area to sit, eat, and visit, space to lay out all the food, and a big living room area for the guys to watch sports. Take the work out of the party, relax, and finally enjoy your party at the Dickey Cottage, the venue place. When it comes to fast service at a reasonable price, Young's Auto is your place. Whether it's a standard oil change, brake check, or something a little more major, Michelle and William with Young's Auto Repair will make sure you get back on the road quickly with a little change left in your pockets. So if you don't want to break the bank when your vehicle needs service, come to the shop that keeps you rolling down the highway. Young's Auto, right across the street from Young's Tire on South Commercial.
Looking for a beautiful place to hold your company's private Christmas party? Check out the Cider House, located at the farm on 7 Highway South, just 6 miles east of I-49. We still have a few dates available. We can handle all the catering, decorations are done, and the setting is beautiful. We have 2 rooms available for rental, along with several outdoor spots for wedding, corporate events, graduation parties, and more. We also host our own special events, from farm-to-table dinners prepared by our professional staff to singer-songwriter nights and much more. Like our page on Facebook, keep up with our events, or check out our website at theciderhouseevents.com.
Salon 114 on the historic Harrisonville Square is happy to sponsor this year's Spirit Spotlight, which highlights a different Wildcat cheerleader who has excelled on the team each week. While the stylists at Salon 114 are extremely busy, they are excited to announce the addition of a full-spectrum infrared sauna. This new addition is available to anyone and comes with an array of health benefits. Sessions are available with flexible times and by the minute. That makes now the time to call at 816-651-3722.
The Trade Fair Mall isn't just an antique mall. It's several businesses in one. Need t-shirts for your team? A custom t-shirt shop on site has you covered. Speaking of covered, Harrisonville Trade Fair is Missouri's #1 seller in premier portable buildings to store all your outdoor equipment. Design your own or buy one in stock for as little as $100 down and no credit check. While you are custom designing your premier portable building, snack on some delightful cinnamon glazed pecans, cashews, and almonds from the Nutty Bavarian. You need it? They probably got it. Harrisonville's Trade Fair Mall across from Sutherland's.
Go. Schroeder Chiropractic, right off of the historic Harrisonville Square, is Harrisonville's #1 chiropractor in the area. Dr. Martha, Dr. Sarah are always there for whatever may ail you. That is Schroeder Chiropractic, right off of the historic Harrisonville Square. And remember, they got your back at Schroeder Chiropractor.
The Trade Fair Mall isn't just an antique mall. It's several businesses in one. Need t-shirts for your team? A custom t-shirt shop on site has you covered. Speaking of covered, Harrisonville Trade Fair is Missouri's #1 seller in premier portable buildings to store all your outdoor equipment. Design your own or buy one in stock for as little as $100 down and no credit check. While you are custom designing your premier portable building, snack on some delightful cinnamon glazed pecans, cashews, and almonds from the Nutty Bavarian. You need it? They probably got it. Harrisonville's Trade Fair Mall across from Sutherland's.
Hello everybody and welcome back. We are set for second half action. The Harrisonville Wildcats trail 31-27 over the Green Valley Eagles in this one as we are set for second half action. Cats did a good job getting back in this one, down 13 early in the second quarter. So you got to fight and claw and try to win these. Down 1-3 on the year, getting some valuable minutes out of some guys. With a couple of his starters down is Coach Mercer. So it'll be interesting to see how those guys mesh into the starting lineup when they do get healthy. We will have some exciting news coming your way shortly in the next couple of days or so. The Harrisonville Wildcat Basketball Hall of Fame will be introducing and telling you its inaugural class. We have 3 that will be part of this inaugural class that I think everybody will be pretty happy with, and we're excited to be going on with the Wildcat Hall of Fame. Green Valley going to go right to left as we're underway in the second half. Gutierrez has it top of the key, tries that elbow, no, doesn't like it, goes into the corner. Atlan back out front, they go free throw line for Brown. Brown back around with it, no good, but a putback Kilpatrick. He's been the Wildcat killer tonight, 4 threes, and now he adds a deuce with that. And it is 33-27, Cats down by 6. Norris with it, tries to get back over to Jenkins. Norris had a good second quarter. He had 2 threes in that second quarter to pace the Cats back in it, and he has 8 for the ball game, 9 from Jenkins, all from behind the arc. Out front they go for Norris. 7:20 to go here in the half. In the third, I should say. Knowles with it. Has it on the wing, dribbles into the corner, goes underneath for Filer. On the end line, though, is Matlin, as he could not save it from going out of bounds with 7:09 to go here in the third. 33-27, Cats down by 6. Get it off on the wing. 3-ball. Rattles in, rattles out. Fight for it underneath. Poisel almost comes up with it, but Brown able to get it to Gutierrez and Grain Valley back the other way. Free throw line. Brown underneath. Jumper good by Schultz as he drops it off to him. And just like that, it's 8-point lead, 35-27. Kickball by Grain Valley there. Matlin out front. You know, one of the things, without Brody Rogers in the lineup for the Cats, you take away the inside game a lot. You would be able to establish the inside game. It would open that outside game up a lot more, and you're unable to do that. And then you don't have Landon George, as that was thrown away by Jenkins. You don't have Landon George out there, and he's a slasher. He's a guard player, but he can get to the basket with his drives. Those are two key components to a good offense, an inside game and a slasher. And right now, the only slasher they have a little bit of is Bryce Jenkins, but they have a lot of outside guard play. So 35-27, Cats down 8. Top of the key, Matlin thought about it. He's going to drive in, and put up and in is good. 37-27 and a 6-0 run by Grain Valley after that Matlin bucket. And the Cats back double digits again. We'll be right back.
Salon 114 on the historic Harrisonville Square is happy to sponsor this year's Spirit Spotlight, which highlights a different Wildcat cheerleader who has excelled on the team each week. While the stylists at Salon 114 are extremely busy, they are excited to announce the addition of a full-spectrum infrared sauna. This new addition is available to anyone and comes with an array of health benefits. Sessions are available with flexible times and by the minute. That makes now the time to call at 816-651-3722.
All right, 6:16 to go here, third quarter, a 6-0 run by Grain Valley. Pushes it back out to 10, and this run by Grain Valley a little bit different than the other runs. That run in the first quarter powered all by three-pointers. The second quarter run was more three-pointers and a couple of twos inside as well. This one, all two-pointers in this little 6-0 spurt, and it is 37-27, a 10-point Grain Valley lead, and they're going to show full court pressure here now with 6:16 to go in the third. Norris within the backcourt, off for Jenkins, back to Norris. Back and forth they go. Norris gets it across the timeline. Has it on the wing, kicks it over for Jenkins. Almost throws that one away, but Jenkins able to come up with it. Dribbles into the corner on the left side. Back out, volleyball line left side is Norris. Over for Jenkins. Skip pass, right side wing for Filer. Back out front between the circles. Norris back to Filer. Filer with it now. 5:45 to go, and he'll fire a three. No, short. Rebound back the other way. Not the shot you want trying to get back into a ball game, just a quick putter. And another bucket makes it 39-27. So a three leads to an easy bucket the other way for Grain Valley. And that was just kind of a quick shot by Evan right there. You want to set into your offense there. You got a lot better chance of making threes when you have those wide open looks. That time, Evan felt like he had a shot at it, just missed it. But those are things as the season goes along you will learn. 5:25 to go here in the third. It's a 39-27 Grain Valley lead. Cats have had two good runs to get back in the ball game. Again, down by 12. They've been down by double digits. They were down 11 in the first, 13 in the second. Now they're down 12 here in the third. Going to need another run to get back in this one. 39-27 our score. Knowles pass it in to Norris. Norris looking to get it across and does to Filer. Filer volleyball line on the left side, back over to the right side. Out on the wing is Norris. Skip it over to the wing. Tries to get in the corner for Jenkins. I was just talking about when you get Rogers and George back in there, opens your offense up a little more. You're seeing the stagnation of the Wildcat offense right here with a bunch of guard play. Nobody really slashing to the basket, a lot of passing around on the perimeter. Cats with the ball. Crowley with it, goes to Knowles, spin it around to Filer. Filer will dribble, elbow jumper, no, it's short. Rebound to Grain Valley. Chance to make it 14. They've led by as many as 13 here in the ball game. 39-27 the score. Off for Brown. Brown in the corner, Matlin. Matlin to Kilpatrick. He's had 4 threes. He drives this one in, kicks it in the corner. Gutierrez, 3-ball, no. Rebound by Knowles. Knowles to Norris. Norris across the timeline. Dribbles in, free throw line, cuts it in the corner for Filer. Filer out of the corner to the wing, gives it off, back out front, spin it around. Jenkins, 3, no, short. Rebound inside by Brown of Green Valley, and back the other way they go with 4 minutes to go here in the third. 39-27 our score. Baseline is Kilpatrick. He's going to spin, shoot, deliver, and it is 41-27, and just like that, Green Valley is out in front by 14. They've led, that is their largest lead of the ball game, and that is 16 points from Kilpatrick. Back out front they go. Jenkins with it. Tries to drive, and a charge going to be called on Gutierrez. .336 to go here in the third. Cats have yet to score in the second half. A 10-0 Green Valley run. 41-27 our score. 3:36 to go here in the third. Carson Crowley passes it in. Kobe Norris with it on the wing over for Crowley. Crowley now off for Jenkins. Jenkins has got it way outside, and a hand check foul on the far side by Matlin with 3:21 to go in the third. You know, we talked about winning portions of quarters. Cats need to win this next 3:21 to give themselves a shot in the fourth quarter. Out front they go now. Jenkins with it. Boysel back in there for the Cats. Jenkins has it on the right side, skips it over to the left side volleyball line for Norris. Norris now off for Crowley. Give and go to Norris. A little bit too hard, and it's put back to Green Valley as Gutierrez picks off the errant inbound. And now they can't capitalize. Up ahead to Norris. He's going to go glass and good. Kobe Norris with double digits. First one for the Cats. 41-29 the score. And now up and under Matlin. No rebound, out of bounds. Off of the Cats, and it'll stay with Green Valley with 2:41 left here in quarter number 3. So 2:41 to go here in the third. 41-29 the score. Matlin with it. Skip it over to Kilpatrick. He leads all scorers with 16. Into the corner he goes, Schultz. He gets it out of the corner. Dribbles it back to the volleyball line. Now a little give and go underneath. Gutierrez tries to cut to the basket. He's cut off. Skip it, and a steal by Jenkins. He's going to push it the other way. Glass and good. Bryce Jenkins, 41-31. Cats back to within 10. Jenkins joins Norris in double figures with 11. And now the Cats can cut it back to single digits here with a free throw. We got a timeout on the floor. 2:20 to go in the third. Cats back to within 10.
It's always a good idea at the time to have a birthday party at your house. Then the party happens. You're too crammed, the mess after you're done, not able to visit with someone because you can't get to that person and chat. Well, next time you have a gathering to plan, whether it's a birthday party, anniversary, bridal or baby shower, graduation party, holiday party, give Sonia at the Dickey Cottage a call. Large area to sit, eat, and visit, space to lay out all the food, and a big living room area for the guys to watch sports. Take the work out of the party, relax, and finally enjoy your party at the Dickey Cottage, the venue place.
All right, 2:20 to go, third quarter. Cats back to within 10. A Jenkins free throw away from a 9-point deficit. Cats have cut down an 11-point deficit. They've cut down a 13-point deficit. Now they're trying to cut down a 14-point deficit. So 2:20 to go here in the third. Green Valley leads by 10. Jenkins at the line, trying to cut it to single digits. So Jenkins goes through his routine at the line. Free throw up and back of the rim, no good. Rebound by Gutierrez, and it goes back the other way with 2:15 now to go here in the third. Right to left is Green Valley. Now Gutierrez loses the handle, going to get it back. Cats showing some defense out front, cannot get that steal. Jenkins back on Gutierrez here. Hard D going for the Cats. They get it in the corner for Schultz. He looks inside for Kilpatrick. He tries to spin, delivers, no. Rebound Jenkins. Cats a chance to cut it to 8. Jenkins across the timeline, has it volleyball line, goes right side for Knowles. Knowles right side now, free throw line, back out front for Jenkins with 1:40 to go here in the third. Norris now with it, looking volleyball line, now spins it back to Jenkins to Norris, top of the key. Knowles 3-ball, good, Kobe Knowles, and it's 41-34. Cats just will not go away, and Colby Knowles has 5 for the Cats, and it's a 41-34 ball game. Had the ball on the wing. Green Valley free throw line jumper. Gutierrez, he's blocked out. Cats get it back down by 7. And pushing it is Jenkins. Into the corner, Norris blocked away by Matlin. And it'll be Cats ball on the far side. 1:01 to go in the third. 41-34. Cats down 7. Chance to make it 5 here. So 41-34. Get it off for Kobe Norris into the corner for Jenkins. He steps back to Crowley, over to Knowles. Knowles has it right side between the circles. Now right side 3-ball. Knowles, no. Rebound Matlin on the backside for the Eagles. Green Valley going to push it back the other way. Have it on the wing, top of the key. Dribble drive in, now spin it off for Kilpatrick. Back out front for Matlin. Matlin has it now with 35 seconds to go, off on the wing for Witten. Spin it around now. It will be Matlin with the ball. Matlin has it to Schultz. Salisbury. With 15 to go now, Matlin guarded by Crowley. Matlin crosses over on Crowley, but backs it back up, and now off for Matlin. And 5 seconds to go. Cats trying to battle here, and a foul on the floor. We're going to call a reach-in foul with 2.8 seconds to go, and it'll be Green Valley ball underneath their own bucket with 41-34 lead. So a lot of more contact in the ball game than that one. I didn't even see that foul. Get it out, 3-ball, Matlin, no, short. Norris can't get it off. We go to the fourth. Cats down 7. We'll be right back.
It's happened to all of us. Our printer out of ink and need an important document printed. In Harrisonville, that can spell disaster. Not any longer, though. Kaleidoscope Digital Services has you covered with inexpensive printing services. No more trips to the city just to get a copy made. And that's not all. Computer on the fritz, they'll take a look. Wi-Fi needed for workspace, and even starting a local gaming community, plus new board games to try. Head up to the historic Harrisonville Square and check out Kaleidoscope Digital Services on the corner of Wall and Independence Street.
All right, welcome back. We head to the fourth. 41-34 is our score. Cats are down by 7. They fought and clawed to get back in this game 3 different times, and I said 3:20 to go in that third. I said, you got to win this last 3:21. What do? They go out and they win it 7-0, and they get themselves to within 7. Second quarter, same thing. I say you got to win that last 5 minutes, 20-some seconds of the ball that quarter. They do it, and they get it to within 4. Now's when you got to go. You're going to get the ball to start this fourth quarter of play. You can get a possession here. You can get it to 5, maybe 4 if you get an open look for a 3, but you don't have to settle for 3s to start this quarter off. Let's just chop wood and get in there. So Filer's got it. Cats have the ball, down 7 to start the fourth quarter of action. 41-34 our score. Filer over to Knowles. Knowles has it right side. Looks underneath, now goes back out front for Jenkins, over to Norris. Norris has it on the left side. Skips it over to the right side for Jenkins. Back to Norris. That was a crazy pass, but it was able to be tapped over to Filer in the corner left side. And now a kick ball by Matlin as Filer tried to get it inside. I like them trying to go inside with it, but you've got to have some dribble drive. You got to have dribble penetration to be able to make that work. You keep trying to force those passes inside. That's not going to work. They're going to cut that off. Have it over on the wing into the corner for Knowles. Back to Jenkins. Long distance three. Can't dial it up. And it goes back to Grain Valley on the rebound by Kilpatrick. He pushes it to Matlin. Matlin inside out to Brown. Top of the key three. Kilpatrick. No. Rebound by Colby Knowles of the Cats. And down 7. Got it back within 7. 10 to go in the fourth. Into the corner. Jenkins three ball. No. Rattles out. Matlin can't come up with it. Norris tipped away by Knowles out front to the corner. Now they go for Filer. Filer into the corner, knocked out of bounds, and it'll go back to Grain Valley. So a lot of moving and shaking there, and the Cats could not come up with a bucket, and it'll be Grain Valley ball up 7 with 6:55 to go here in the fourth quarter. 41-34 our score. Brown with it. Goes to the free throw line for Schultz. Cut off by Norris. They're going to call the foul on Norris. Just the second team foul and a half for the Cats. But you want to get aggressive right now if you're the Cats. You only have 2 team fouls in the second half. And if you're down 4 or 5 with a minute or so to go, you're going to have to foul. You don't want to have to start fouling at that time. And you can take some chances defensively here and try to get back in this game. 3 ball, no good. Tipped out and ran out and goes back to the Cats. Norris and Schultz were chasing it. And it'll be Cats ball far side, 6:40 to go here in the fourth quarter. All right, out front it'll be Norris with it, going to direct traffic here, 6:35 to go in the fourth. Filer with it between the circles to Knowles. A little floater by Knowles is good. He just turned around on the elbow, right side, and knocks it down 41-36. Cats within 5. Colby Knowles quietly with 7 tonight. 3 ball by Brown the other way, no good. Rebound inside by Grain Valley. They cannot knock it down. Second attempt, no, knocked away and picked up. Matlin off of him and out of bounds, and it'll go to the Wildcats. Refs letting them play here a little bit. Gentleman right down here in front of us has been animated all night about each and every call going either way. 6 minutes to go in this one. Cats down 5 in the basketball. Can get as close as they've been since the first quarter. Get it off up front now for Filer from Crowley. Over to Norris. Norris has got it on the left side. Goes right side now for Filer. Filer going to start his dribble. Goes top of the key. Dribble drive. Blocked out of bounds by Kilpatrick. But I like that dribble drive. It'll open up the outside a little bit coming down the stretch. Jenkins set to pass it in. He gets it in. Norris, top of the key, Filer. Filer going to drive in, goes elbow, doesn't like what he sees, now cuts it in over to the left side wing for Norris. Norris going to go between the circles, over to the left, right side wing, 3 ball. Jenkins, good! Bryce Jenkins for 3, and it's 41-39. Cats back to within 2, close as they've been all night long. But an easy bucket back the other way. Underneath that was Schultz for 2, and it is 43-39 the score. 4-point game with 5 minutes to go here in the contest. Cats just won't go away. They got it to within 2. That was as close as they've been since it was 0-0. And now a drive in by Crowley and an errant pass, but able to save it is the Cats. Jenkins with a quick little tap there. 43-39 the score. They got 38 up on the scoreboard, but I think they're missing a point there. It was a 3 by Jenkins, unless they called it a 2. I've got it at 43-39. Off for Filer. Back out front. Spin it around for Jenkins now. Jenkins over to Filer. Filer goes top of the key with it. He'll drive, kick in the corner for Jenkins. Jenkins gets it stripped away by Matlin, and Matlin going to bring it back the other way. 43-39 the score, and a blocking foul going to be called on Colby Knowles with 4:30 to go here in the fourth. So nobody said anything about that extra point right now. I thought it was a 3 by Jenkins. Would have to go back and look at the tape. At the line is Kilpatrick. 4 a pair. First one rattles home. Has one more to go here. Make it 44-39. Second free throw is good. And it's 45-39. I'm going to have to send Jerry down to the table and let him know that was a Jenkins 3. Top of the key for Knowles. Knowles to Jenkins. Over for Norris. Norris has got it on the wing, right side. Spin it off to the left side. Top of the key is Jenkins with it now. Into the corner, Norris. Norris thought about a 3. He's going to drive baseline. Goes up strong, no good. And he's going to go to the free throw line. And I don't have any idea why Ray's jumping up. That's the exact same play that was down here, and you're sitting here screaming that you want to charge, but you liked the block down here. Like, let's watch the game that's going on out on the floor, people. Like, I don't get that. 4:04 to go here in the fourth. The Cats down 45-39. Norris misses a free throw. One more to go here for him. So 4:04 to go here in the fourth. Cats down 45-39. They've got 38 on the scoreboard. I'm going to say 39 until I find out otherwise. Second free throw, good. 45-40 is what I got it at. Back the other way it goes. Into the corner, Kilpatrick. Now free throw line, Brown. Brown drops it off. So 3:54 to go here in, yeah. Still one off, I believe. So 3:54 to go here. Green Valley with the ball, have it on the wing. Back out front they go. Spin it around. There's Witten with it, back out front. And this is where you got to get aggressive defensively. You only have 3 team fouls. You're down by 5, 6 on the scoreboard. See if they fix that or how that gets fixed. And that is thrown away. Good defense by the Cats. I can hang with it. If Jerry, I'm going to send Jerry down to the scorer's table to check it out. So 3:25 to go here in the fourth. 45-39 the score. Almost stripped away, but picked up by Knowles. Skips it over to Norris. Norris has it. Long 3, no, short. Rebound by Brown. And Brown going to push it back the other way. Underneath, and a charge called Colby Knowles. No, Jacob Poisel draws the charge, and it's going to go back the other way. With 3:08 to go here in the fourth quarter. And Green Valley did not like that one at all. And I'm going to tell you, they've been calling a block the last couple of times down, so if you're going to stay consistent, that should have been a block on Harrisonville. So I understand his gripe. He's saying you haven't called that all night long, now you're going to call it. So 2:55 to go here in this one. It goes out of bounds and back to Green Valley. So 45-39 the score. Cats down by 6. 2:53 to go, and Green Valley with the ball. Ahead they go for Matlin into the corner. Gutierrez to Schultz. Back to Matlin up front for Gutierrez. Over to Brown on the left side. Back between the circles. Have it off now into the corner. Back out front we go. Gutierrez with it. Almost gets off his feet there. And off on the wing for the Cats. And almost a steal. There's a scrum for it. And over and back going to be called. And it goes back to the back to the Cats. And I get that. I understand that one. I think Grain Valley is going to call a timeout. And Coach Herbert's upset. I understand. The last couple of calls, you were calling blocking fouls, and then you call a charge. And then right there, they call a over and back when it looked like it had been tipped. So 45-39, Cats down by 6 in this one, as that was a 2, not a 3 earlier. Knowles has it. Cats down 6 over for Poisel. Poisel's got it back between the circles for Norris with 2:10 to go here in the ball game. Looking around, get it off for Jenkins. Jenkins steps on the out-of-bounds line, and it goes back the other way. Gutierrez is going to come back into the game. 45-39 the score. 6-point game in this one. So right now it's a 2-possession game for the Cats. They got to get a stop here, though. Matlin gets it to Kilpatrick. Now back to Gutierrez. He's going to be double-teamed. And they're going to skip it up top for Schultz. Underneath they go Kilpatrick. He's going to spin in the paint. No. Rebound by Poisel. And a foul called on Schultz. So that'll be 1-1 for the Cats, as Poisel going to come down and shoot free throws. So Poisel at the line for the Cats front end of a 1-1 here with 1:45 to go in the ball game. We got a whistle. We got a timeout. Grain Valley with 1:45 to go. We'll take a timeout as well. We'll be right back.
No matter how many things you've had on the menu at Applebee's, everyone has their favorite. Whether it's an appetizer sampler, chicken fajita roll-up, or 3-cheese chicken penne with a side of buffalo sauce, you always go back to your favorite. At some point over the years, every Wildcat has had a meal at Applebee's. The next time you head to Applebee's in your Wildcat gear, mention the Wildcat Special and receive a 10% discount. Applebee's of Harrisonville on Rockhaven Road, Caddy Corner to Quick Trip.
All right, 1:45 to go in this one. That is the 7th team foul on the Grain Valley Eagles. Cats will be in the bonus the rest of the way. The Cats have 3 team fouls, so they have 3 to give. It's 1:45 to go here in this one. The possession arrow favors the Grain Valley Eagles. A 6-point contest, and at the free throw line for the front end of a 1-1 is Jacob Poisel. I talk about it all the time. The front end in these close games always so important. So Poisel at the line first is good. Rattles it home. Makes it 45-40. With 1 more to go here. Poisel now with 9 for the Wildcats. So chance to make it 4 here. Second one, good. Rattles them both. 45-41. And it's a 4-point game with 1:45 to go. Now's when you get with it defensively. If you commit some fouls away from the ball, or when they have the ball, it's okay. And there's a strong foul on the floor by Filer. You got a couple more to give with 1:35 to go, and be physical, be aggressive defensively here. 1:35 to go, 45-41 the score. So here we go. They throw it away. Cat's going to chase it down. Norris, he's going to go, drops it off for Filer. Glass and good. Cats within 2, 45-43, 1:29 to go. Filer's first bucket of the ball game, a big one, and the Cats within 2 with 1:20 to go. Gutierrez drops it off for Matlin. Back out front, Gutierrez. Gutierrez has it now. It's going to spin it around over on the wing. Back over they go for Gutierrez. Baseline, Matlin underneath Patrick for 2. And it's 47-43 with 1 minute to go. Get it off on the wing. Drive by Poisel. Swatted out of bounds by Kilpatrick. And it'll stay with the Cats. 47-43 the score. So 57.1 to go here in the fourth. Cats down 4. They get it out front for Filer. Filer's got it, going to drive. Kick it in the corner, Poisel. Poisel has it corner left side. Back out front for Jenkins with 48 to go. Jenkins crossover. Back out for three. No, for Norris. Chased down by Jenkins. He saves it, but he's on the out-of-bounds line, and it goes back the other way. 40 seconds to go. You can't have empty possessions down 4 late. Cats going to have to get a steal here or foul. 47-43 to go, and Grain Valley going to play keep away here in this situation. They get it off for Matlin, for Kilpatrick. He's going to bring it across the timeline with 35. Over to Kilpatrick. A foul by Jenkins. And I'm going to tell you, one of the things that Coach Mercer is going to go back and look on the tape after this one is to tell the Cats be more aggressive defensively. They only have 5 team fouls here, and there's a foul by Knowles. That makes it 6. Next one will be 1-1. The one you don't want to probably put on the line right now is Kilpatrick. He has 20 in the ball game. Brown to throw it in, gets it into Matlin, and he's going to be the one that is fouled. He'll go to the free throw line for a 1-1. So Matlin has 5 in the ball game. He's at the line for the front end of a 1-1. 47-43 our score with 28.9 seconds to go in this one. Coach Mercer going to call a timeout and talk things over. And it'll just be a 30, so we'll keep it right here with 28.9 seconds to go. We'll reset things for you. We're in the fourth quarter. Cats down 4. They've trailed by 11. They've trailed by 13. They've trailed by 14. They've got it all the way back to within 2. They trail by 4 right now, 43-47, with a 1-1 situation for Caden Matlin of Grain Valley coming up. If Grain Valley misses the front end and Cats can get a rebound here, they can cut it to a 1-possession game, but they got to hurry with under 30 seconds to go. 28.7 to go. Both teams in the bonus situation. The possession arrow favors the Grain Valley Eagles. So at the line is Grain Valley, and Matlin at the line, front end of a 1-1. It is good. He has one more to go. The good thing for the Cats is that it doesn't make it a 3-possession game regardless if he makes them both. It is 48-43. Second free throw, no good. But an offensive rebound by Grain Valley and a jump ball. And Grain Valley going to maintain possession. And Goodyear is going to check in. So the Cats had the situation they wanted, missed free throw, but the Cats do not get the rebound, and Grain Valley is going to take over. So they get it in for Kilpatrick. He's got it in the corner. He's fouled by Colby Knowles, and Kilpatrick will go to the line for a 1-1. He's got 20 in the ball game. He's 2 for 2 from the free throw line, and he's got a chance to put a little bit of distance between themselves and the Grain Valley, or the Wildcats right here. If he can knock them both down, it'll be a 3-possession game, and then the Cats' strategy going to change a little bit. Free throw no good. They got the rebound. They're going to have to push, though, down by 5. 22 seconds to go. Across the timeline, Norris. Norris has got it top of the key over to Jenkins. Long 3. No. Rebound by Kilpatrick. He can't save it. He's out of bounds with 13.1 to go. So Cats' heartbeat is faint, but it's still alive with 13.1 to go. They got to get a quick bucket here. You can get a 2. You'd like a 3, but you can get a 2 right here. They get it to Norris. Norris has got it outside. He's going to dribble in, kick it off. Jenkins 3. No good. Rebound for Brown, and Brown is fouled by Filer with 4.2 to go. 48-43 your score. Cats down by 5. So Grain Valley about to salt this one away, up by 5 in this one. Brown makes them 1 or 2. There's still only 4.2 seconds to go, so not a whole lot Cats can do here with just 4 seconds to go in the ball game. And Brown at the line. Front end is good. Has one more to go here. 49-43. Second free throw coming up. It is good, and it's 50-43. And Norris going to come up with 3, 2, fires a 3, no, and that'll end it. Cats are going to lose 50-43. I like the fight in this team, though. You only got 6 guys deep right now with your starters and then one more. I like the way they fought back in this game, trailing by double digits 3 different times and able to get right back in the ball game each and every time they trailed. The makeup of this team, they keep battling, they keep fighting. They're going to be just fine come the new year when you add in those new faces. Final score 50-43. We'll take a timeout, and we'll be back with your post-game show after this. You're listening to and watching 4Ts.com.
When you want all the latest news about the Wildcats, turn to the South Cass Tribune. A large sports section, honor rolls, robotics, and even news and notes from all 6 Harrisonville campuses. They are sure to have you covered. They are happy to say the Wildcats are their hometown team. Find the Tribune around town at various establishments or get a subscription delivered right to your mailbox. Keep up with everything each week in the South Cass Tribune, Harrisonville's home news source.
What is your time worth? Think about it the next time you head to the city to spend hours and days shopping for home appliances and to save a few dollars. Instead, drive across town and see Erlene and her staff that's right here for your convenience. You can be in or out in a short amount of time with amazing service, a great product, and they always treat you like family. Located behind Hawthorne Bank on Plaza Drive, so spend all your extra time you saved cheering on the Wildcats, and remember, think Trobies first when you think of home appliances.
It's always a good idea at the time to have a birthday party at your house, then the party happens. You're too crammed, the mess after you're done, not able to visit with someone because you can't get to that person and chat. Well, next time you have a gathering to plan, whether it's a birthday party, anniversary, bridal or baby shower, graduation party, holiday party, give Sonia at the Dickey Cottage a call. Large area to sit, eat, and visit, space to lay out all the food, and a big living room area for the guys to watch sports. Take the work out of the party, relax, and finally enjoy your party at the Dickey Cottage, the venue place.
When you climb in your vehicle with your kids and head to the Wildcat game, you want to be safe. Make sure your tires are safe by visiting William and Michelle's at Young's Tire and Wheel Center. You might not need them today. William can give you a peace of mind by letting you know when you will. If tires are needed, they will get you the best tire on the market and Harrisonville's best tire warranty with free flat repair for life of the tire. So stay safe with new tires from Young's Tire and Wheel Center.
When you live in a small town, you need someone you can trust to buy a used car from. Steve Holland with Holland Auto Sales is that guy. Selling cars in Harrisonville for 35 years gains you that trust. Used car dealers can come and go, but not Steve. Holland Auto Sales, with 3 generations of Hollands graduating from Harrisonville, means he will be here for years to come. So go see the guy who the Grammer family trusts to buy from. Steve Holland with Holland Auto Sales on Commercial Street, just past Burger King.
When you climb in your vehicle with your kids and head to the Wildcat game, you want to be safe. Make sure your tires...
Hello, everybody, and welcome back. Your final score tonight, 50-43. The Cats lose by 7 to the Green Valley Eagles. But the big story in this game was the adversity that Harrisonville went through in the entire game. They were down double digits in the first quarter, the second quarter, and in the second half they were down by 14, and they were able to get all the way back into the ballgame. They got it as close to 45-43 before they eventually fall 50-43. So Green Valley able to end it on a 5-0 run. But I liked the makeup of this basketball team, and I liked the fight that they had in this game when they put themselves in those situations down early with the perimeter shooting by Green Valley. It was lights out shooting early on, but you've got to be able to adjust. The Cats were able to adjust, and then they got it down to within 4. Green Valley pushes it out to 13 in the second quarter. Cats fight all the way back, and then Green Valley again pushes it all the way out to a 14-point lead in the second half. Cats fight back, get it all the way to within 45-43. Not able to finish it off, but I like the way the Cats fought all night long. A lot of teams, you get down 10, you get down 15, you could roll over and it's into the game and it's a 20 or 25-point blowout, and the Cats didn't do that here tonight. You can see them getting better each and every night, and they're just going to continue to get better as they continue to add players back in. They expect Brody Rogers as well as Mr. George in there next week as well. So Landon George and Brody Rogers will make up of this team a lot. Couple of things I saw throughout the ball game. Couple of things I saw throughout this ball game. The way the Cats fought back in this one, fourth quarter, I like their aggressiveness driving to the rim, but they didn't do that a lot before that, and they kind of waited a little bit too long. So hopefully, like I said, it's early season. These guys are just been playing together for a couple of weeks. They had literally one practice, they had a jamboree, and then they had a couple of practices, and they had a tournament at Summit Christian. So they're still learning on the fly, and they got to keep battling. So hopefully they keep on battling. They got some more games before they get to the Christmas break, and then they've got all the Christmas break to work on things, and then they go hot and heavy starting the second half of the year. They got a couple of games that first week, and then you've got a couple of tournaments mixed in there before you really get into the heart of the season. We got Coach Mercer coming up here. He's going to join us on the broadcast, and we'll get him adjusted. As Coach gets in here, and I'll have Coach Mercer join me. And Coach, we're just talking about you lose the game tonight, but a lot to be happy with. The way your kids battled, you were down double digits 3 different times, and you were able to get back within a couple of possessions, and you gave yourself a shot down 45-43 late in the game after being down 14 in the second half. You got to like that fight, and the kids have never given up.
No, they're playing hard, and they have all year. We've just got to get better, and that's on us. As coaches, executing late in games and getting stuff to the basket. But that stuff we'll continue to work on. But they played hard. Like I say, we got down 11-0 early and then found a way to stay in it. Like I say, third quarter didn't get off to a good start and found a way to stay in the game. So.
Well, and, that's what I was saying. You're going to start slowly getting a couple of guys back, and that kind of changes the complexion of your team. Obviously, you get a Brody Rogers back. He gives you an inside presence. I think Colby as well as Jacob did a good job inside, but it kind of limits you inside when you don't have that big presence like a Brody who is your big, so to speak, in there. And it looked like the second half, fourth quarter, you guys started dribble driving a little bit more, and that opened up the outside as well.
It did. It's like I say, we just need time in the gym to practice together. And like I say, I think next week we're getting Landon practiced yesterday, and Brody hopefully is going to start practicing again next week. So those two will help us. Our guys off the bench, I know we played limited. 6 guys played the majority of the game, but we've had some good minutes from Connor and JT and River Riley last week. But, we'll just keep working and trying to get better.
Well, and, we talked about it. I talked about it for the game. Double-edged sword. Your kids play long into the football season, so that's bad that it takes you a little bit of time to get ready, but at the same time, they're sustaining success in another sport, and you like that success to come over. So, it's kind of a double-edged sword. It's something that it's good to have, but bottom line is, you know what? You guys did a great job. You hung in the game, and it's just going to make you better when you get these other guys back.
It is, and football and soccer, both of them have had great seasons the last 3, 4, 5 years. So, and those guys expect to win, and you want guys coming into your program wanting to win. And it's not for a lack of effort right now. Like I say, we've just got to clean some stuff up and get better. But it's a really coachable group, and like I say, we're hoping to get some guys healthy. Really proud of the guys that are hurt and on the bench and the energy they're giving our guys. They're being great teammates. So, like I say, we're just going to get back in the gym Monday and go to work.
Well, I think that's a little bit of a testament. I know you don't ever toot your own horn, and it's a testament to what you've done with this program and where you've gotten this program, that you've got 2 kids that are not going to be able to play at all this year, and they're sitting on the bench cheering on those other guys when they don't have to if they really didn't want to, and they want to be a part of this team as well. So, hats off to you for what you've built here basketball-wise, and just keep fighting, and you got some more games before the break, and then you got the break to get healthy and get right.
We will, and like I say, great crowd, I thought, for the first home game. Really pleased with everybody that came out. We appreciate that. So hopefully they'll keep doing that and supporting these guys. They'll play hard. We'll make our share of mistakes, but it won't be for a lack of effort, so I appreciate it.
I appreciate it. That is head coach Todd Mercer of the Harrisonville Wildcats up here to join us after the ball game. Final score again tonight, 50-43. The Cats fall to the Grain Valley Eagles. Let me run down the scoring totals for you. The Cats trailed at the end of the first 20-13. They trailed 31-27 at the half. 41-34 at the end of 3, and they lose it 50-43. And in that contest, the Cats sustained a 11-0 run by Grain Valley and got it back to within 4 with a 13-6 run of themselves. Second quarter, a 9-0 Grain Valley run was combated by a 14-5 Wildcat run, and then the Cats were able to get a run late in that ball game. A 9-4 run got them to within 2 at 45-43. And scoring-wise for the Cats, 3 guys in double figures. Jenkins with 14, 11 from Norris, 10 from Poisel, and 7 from Colby Knowles. The killer for the Cats was Josh Kilpatrick of Grain Valley. He had 20 in the ball game to pace the Eagles, and that drops the Cats to 1-4. But you talked to Coach Mercer. You heard what he had to say. You've got a little bit of time left before the break, and we didn't get Gary Davidson here tonight, and even though Gary's not here, I want everybody to be able to smile and see Gary Davidson. So, everybody, that is Mr. Gary Davidson right there, a young Gary Davidson, and maybe even George Strait and his wife Denise Davidson as well. She's got the pigtails there, and Gary has the cowboy hat. And Brenda told Jerry that he looks just like maybe a George Strait. He should have been at a George Strait concert. I say I see a lot of Zach Davidson in that picture as well. So, nevertheless, Gary's not here tonight, but everybody say hello to Gary as we bring him on tonight. Again, your final score, 50-43. The Wildcats fall to Grain Valley. A valiant effort just comes up just short in this one. This is going to be our last game before the break, but check 4Ts.com or check our 4Ts Facebook page for our schedule for the remaining games. I believe our first game out of the break is going to be the girls with University Academy right here at home, and then we get hot and heavy into it. We got 3 double headers in January and February. If any of our teams make it to a championship game of a tournament, we are going to go and cover that as well. So your final score tonight, 50-43. We'll see you. Everybody have a very Merry Christmas, a Happy New Year, and we'll see you after the first of the year.